question, sir, but unfortunately, I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity.
All rise. Support Court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1068, Bookman case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Doesn't look like the mom showed up today.
All right, everyone, get ready for this one. We've got a 21-year-old father, Mr. Bookman, stepping up to raise his son all on his own after what started as a one-night stand turned into full-time parenthood. The child's mother is completely out of the picture, not even showing up in court. Meanwhile, the judge is prepared to take control of the situation. This case is packed with heartache, determination, and some sharp moments inside the courtroom.
All right, Mr. Bookman, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say my woman Felicia is a deadbeat mother. She left me about 7 months ago. I'm 21 years old.
Wait a minute, is her real name Felicia, or you just calling her a
No, her
Felicia?
real name's Felicia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, I don't know. It was a one-night stand, and then, all that thing is just in the past. But the problem is I work 2 jobs. I bust my butt every single day.
Bookman comes out swinging, calling the mother a deadbeat while laying out the reality of his everyday struggle. He's juggling 2 jobs, paying for insurance, covering diapers, handling bills, and doing it all without a shred of help. And where's Felicia completely absent, not even making an effort to co-parent? This is what true abandonment looks like in real life. Would you see this as outright neglect, or simply an act of pure cowardice?
And the problem is I pay about $108 in insurance, but the mother doesn't do anything. She doesn't pay. I mean, look at right now, it's irresponsible. She's sitting, not even there.
Yeah, I'm looking at an empty
So my
chair.
problem is how am I supposed to be able to take care of this child by myself, and I'm stuck, not be able to afford everything when it comes to groceries, when it comes to clothing, when it comes to everything, all the other expenses. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Okay. How long has your child, it's a boy or girl?
It's a boy.
Okay, how long has he been living?
He's running through every expense like he's reading off a never-ending Walmart receipt for clothes, and everything in between. Meanwhile, Felicia is out here pulling a disappearing act. Seriously, how is this young dad supposed to carry the weight of single parenting with zero support? Tell me, how long do you think someone should wait before realizing help just isn't coming?
With you.
7 months.
All right, so she took off 7 months ago?
Yeah, and never hit me back up again.
So you were the fling?
I wouldn't say that.
Well, you said it was a one-night stand, so
Well, I'm not gonna
she
lie,
got up
man.
and left you after, the morning after?
To be honest, man, I might have took it a little bit more than what it intended to be.
After one night?
I love that woman a lot, but I guess, sadly she doesn't love me.
Well, I believe in love at first sight too, so I get it, totally understand.
Here's where things take a softer turn. He admits it all started as a one-night stand, but he fell fast and hard, saying he was in love after just that single night. The judge teases him lightly, but this isn't really a joke. This is a young man who dreamed of building a family, only to be left alone, holding nothing but a baby bottle.
Man, I'm 21, and I had dreams and I had opportunities, and, myself, got carried away with women. And, all I'm asking is, for this woman to come into my child's life and be able to take care of what a mother should do, right? And my issue is that I'm stuck doing all these things while this woman, God forbid, I don't know where, is not even trying. And it sucks because I've reached out to her, I've contacted her.
What does she do? Like, does she work?
I don't know.
Okay.
Last time I checked, she wasn't working. She was just going to the club all the time.
He's only 21 with big dreams of his own, yet now he's juggling those ambitions alongside bottles and heartbreak. He claims Felicia has been out partying while he's the one staying home raising their child. So, what does that sound like? To you, a mother dodging her responsibilities, or simply someone running away from them?
Was she in school or anything?
Last time I checked, yeah, she was in school and all that. But, that's no excuse, man.
I agree that it's definitely not an excuse, and that was definitely a Felicia move not to show up to court today. So, you are asking for some type of child support?
Yes, I'm asking just a little bit to help this child and all that, because I feel like, you know, it takes two to tango. So I feel like it
definitely
should
does.
be definitely two people helping a child, not just one person and all that. All I'm asking is to be able to take care of this child and help me when it comes to expenses, when it comes so this child can have a better life and better opportunity.
The judge points out that obvious Felicia didn't even bother showing up to court. True to form, Bookman keeps it simple. He isn't asking for revenge or a messy custody fight. He just wants child support to help raise his son. And honestly, out of this entire situation, that's the most reasonable request anyone could make.
All right, so look, this is what we can do. She did not show up for court today, and according to the court documents that you filed, she was served to be here. So we can go ahead and move forward with what it is that you're asking for. Unfortunately, though, because I don't have any financial information on her, I have to set her child support at minimum wage, okay? So with that being said,
Since Felicia was officially served and still chose to disappear, the judge proceeds without her. With no proof of her income, the only option is to set support at minimum wage. It's not a life-changing solution, but it's a lawful step forward, and at least it gives Bookman something to work with.
But it's something.
the minimum wage amount, her gross is $1,092.78, which brings her net. Well, she has one other child, right? Or no, this is her only child. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, that I know of.
That you know of.
I don't know if she's going around and shit, but you know.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So I'm sorry, I misspoke. Her gross is $1,200 based on minimum wage. Her net is $1,092.78 for one child. That brings her child support amount to $219 even. And you said you pay $108, correct, in health insurance?
Every insurance every month.
Okay, so you will, she will have to reimburse that to you. And you said she's been gone about 7 months?
7 months.
Now the numbers come down. That's $219 a month in child support, $108 toward health insurance, and $1,530 in back pay. At last, this young dad is getting recognition for carrying the load all by himself. But let's be real, recognition doesn't pay the bills, and acknowledgement doesn't equal cash in hand.
All right, so I'm also going to order that mom reimburse you for the back pay. So her child support obligation is $219 per month, plus the $108. Then we're going to have her pay back child support for 7 months. That'll bring it to $1,533. I'm gonna have her make that payable at $50 per month, okay? So $219 plus $50 plus the $108 for health insurance, that brings her monthly obligation to $377. That's how much she'll be.
Felicia is ordered to pay $377 a month, but with no job and no paycheck to pull from, that money isn't showing up anytime soon, which means Bookman is still left carrying the full weight on his own. What do you think? Should the court have more power to step in when a parent completely disappears?
To pay you. Now, without any income information, without knowing who her employer is, we don't have the information to send to her employer in order to deduct those payments. However, when she does find suitable employment and we're able to send the order to an employer, then we'll be able to deduct those payments. And in the meantime, she'll just be in arrears. The money.
Bookman has reached his breaking point, and you can hear the frustration in his voice as he asks, "How long do I have to wait?" Even the judge admits there isn't a clear answer. This fight isn't only about money, it's an emotional battle that weighs on him every single day.
Warfare.
Will be in back pay.
So how am I supposed to take care of this child?
Well, you'll keep doing it as you've been doing, which I definitely commend you. However, until she is working, money probably won't come to you just yet. But at some point it will, once she starts working and we're able to send that order to an employer.
So what exactly, how long am I supposed to wait? I mean, the woman's been out of my life for 7 months, me in this child's life.
Right.
She hasn't paid at all. How long do I have to keep waiting?
That is a great question, sir, but unfortunately I do not have the answer to that question.
You can't get her ass in here?
Well, I would like to get her in here, and please don't use profanity. I believe you used it the first time and I didn't really catch it. You were a little emotional, so I was giving you some leeway, but don't use profanity in here. But yeah, I mean, there's an order there.
Tensions hit their peak when Bookman lets a curse slip out. The judge quickly calls him on it, but it's clear his frustration is boiling over. She doesn't sugarcoat the reality as he has a court order, but without Felicia earning a paycheck, that order is nothing more than paper. It's the cold truth, bound tight in legal red tape.
To pay $377, look at it like this. When she starts working, you can come back and ask me to increase her child support. And that'll be something that I would definitely entertain because right now it's set at minimum wage. So keep doing what you're doing. I applaud you. However, this is where we're at today. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any other questions? Is there anything further?
No.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you're dismissed.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
This entire situation is exactly that, a one-night stand that turned into a one-man battle. Mr. Bookman may have walked away with a court order, but not the real relief he was hoping for. If this case struck a chord with you, drop your thoughts in the comments below.